Today is the big day. The girls get to move into their new home. So this is their hive. It's a top bar hive. And they build their honeycomb on these bars that hang from the top, and that's why it's called a top bar hive. And right now I have it set up so that they're just going to live in this little tiny section, and they can crawl through these holes to get to the back where their food is currently. See, I have some sugar water in a mason jar there. But eventually, hopefully, they'll fill this whole thing up, every bar, with honeycomb. So I guess we'll just get to it. I don't need to light a smoker today because they don't really have a hive to protect. So hopefully they're not going to feel very defensive. Ideally, we'll see. All right, so if you can hold this, I'm going to use my hive tool to pry open the box. Maybe. Okay. Oh, somebody got squished. I didn't do that. Okay, so right here is a can of sugar syrup that they've been feeding on the whole time they've been in this package. It's probably empty. And the hardest part about this whole ordeal is going to be getting this freaking can out of here. It's kind of falling down in, so I don't know. Uh-oh, I see little bee faces trying to get out immediately. We might have to do like a speed up part here because this is not going to be easy. I'm not really sure what to do. There we go.
Success.
Success. All right, so since I see that my bees are already trying to get out of there, I'm gonna have this ready to cover it back up as soon as I get it out. But if a couple get out, that's okay. All right. So, they have eaten not all of it, so I might put it back in for them to eat later.
There's some on the bottom of that can.
I know, I didn't squish them. Okay, so the next part of this is going to be getting the queen out. Now she fell down in here. I'm gonna have to stick my hand in. Is right here. So now what we're going to do is put her in there, and I have to find the thumbtack that I totally forgot to get out, but I have on one of these bars a thumbtack, and I may have to, there it is. So what I do, first I have to inspect to make, now that the bees are off of her, make sure that she's alive. I'm gonna gently brush these guys off. And I see her, you wanna get a close up? She's in here with some attendants, it looks like. What?
I can't see it, it's in the dark.
Oh. I can't tell if she's alive. Come on. I mean, the way the bees are on it, you would think that she's alive.
Let's just get them in there and see.
No, that's, we can't. We have to make sure that she's alive. It looks like she may be dead.
No.
That would be horrible. I really think she's dead.
Oh no.
That's terrible news. I'm not really sure what to do about this.
I think we should get the bees in there.
The bees are not going to stay in here if the queen is dead.
Well, they seem attracted to her.
They do seem attracted to her. I'm gonna hang her dead body up, but hopefully the seller will be kind. And
Are the attendants alive?
the attendants are alive, but she is definitely dead.
Oh,
I know, that is terrible, terrible news. But, you know, that's the nature of the beast, I guess.
what if any?
I'm going to do as I would normally do and pin it on. We're gonna have a lot of confused bees, which is really, really sad. I'm totally bummed out about this, guys. Oh, I guess I don't want to put that on there. So anyway, what we're gonna continue to do is just act like she's alive, even though she's not. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to bonk the bees on the ground so that they all kind of fall into a pile. And then I'm going to just dump that pile into
Swing it.
the hive. So most of them are out. The rest will find their way out. And now I'm going to do my best to close this off. You know, I did notice in their cage that some of the bees were fanning their butts in the air, which is what they do like when they're signaling like where the queen is or like trying to find the queen. So I don't know if that had something to do with her being dead or what. But see, I don't want to squish any bees, so I'm just kind of bumping them out of the way here. Gently, so nobody gets squished in between the bars. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Last time I got bees, my queens were both alive and well, and I did not have to deal with a bunch of bees that didn't have a queen. I'm not really sure what these girls, and there's a couple guys in here, I see some drones. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I purchased these from a private seller who is a commercial beekeeper from Maine. So hopefully he will be nice and just send a new queen quickly, and I don't know. Not really sure how this is gonna work. So we're just bumping them out of the way very gently as to not crush them. I'm not really sure. I guess they'll start to build comb in here without the queen, but without her pheromones, I'm not really sure if they're gonna stay or just move on. I honestly haven't done much research on what to do if your queen is dead because I just didn't even want to put that out there. But I guess that's how it is. Okay, so as you can see, the bees are here and they're flying around. I have them on my arm. They're just checking me out. This guy's a boy. It's a drone. I don't know if you can see him. He's got big bug eyes. And the drones don't do anything in the hive but eat the food. And then the girls, that's a girl right here. See, she's smaller and her eyes aren't buggy like this guy. And the girls do all the work. So yeah, They're very confused. I have a bunch of confused bees. I feel really bad for them, but I'm at a loss for what to do. So I guess I'm gonna spend the afternoon trying to get in touch with this guy to see what the next move is. All right. I'll keep you posted.